President Trump signed an executive order that reclassifies marijuana. The order moves marijuana from a Schedule I drug to a Schedule III. Jordan Tovar has what this could mean for some of the local dispensaries here.
That's right. The Trump administration says that it will make it easier for medical research to be done on the drug. However, this doesn't mean that it's legal. The Kansas Bureau of Investigation released a statement saying that growing, distributing, or possessing weed is still illegal under state and federal law. This comes in the wake of recent lawsuits filed against the KBI with local distributors trying to get their products back, which they say are legal. While it's still illegal in Kansas, even in a medical capacity, some of these shops say that the move is a step in the right direction.
Even if you are a small player in the hemp industry right now, which we all are, this is good because testing is going to come up to this. Clinical trials is going to come up for this plan. And I think everybody wants to see that.
A bill was introduced last year in the Kansas Senate to legalize medical marijuana, but did not go anywhere.